Hello, everyone. Kelly McCourt. Yes, I am watching the game. I was until I popped on here. And you know what? The Kansas State Arizona game is a banger, guys. It's on. What a great time of year. So let's get into some more backyard brawl facts. So before I do that, I want to ask you guys, what do you think? What do you think about Beanie Bishop heckling some of the pit players just a little bit, just give them a little ribbon, going over there into their facilities and just saying, hey, who do you think's going to win? I like that. I think that's kind of funny. But it's going to be a short one. Of course, it's high school football tonight, so we have a little bit of a little time before I have to go run and do daddy errands and pick up kids. So listen up, guys. The backyard brawl. Look at some facts on the backyard brawl, right? Backyard brawl goes back to 1895. Okay, it's the 14th oldest in the U.S. as far as traditional rivalry games. Okay, it's been seen on all the networks. So the past since 1963, West Virginia's lead has led the series, but going back to 1895, Pitt leads the series 62-41 with 3 ties. So there were 11 years where they didn't play any ball, and I'll tie this with a bow for you guys. They have sold out. In 2022, which was the new generation, because from 2011 until 2022 they didn't play. So 2012 didn't play, 2021 didn't play, but 2022 they played at Acrisure. Broke a record for attendance. Broke a record. Says it right here. It's amazing, guys, that they're putting that many butts in the seats, because Pitt fans, I think, are starting to come back. There was a period of time where I remember going to Heinz Field before it was called Acrisure, and they had a Thanksgiving game, and there wasn't very many Pitt fans there. Now, granted, the students are on break at that time, but other games I've went to there weren't very many Pitt fans. But I have a feeling it's going to be 60-40. Is it going to be 60% Pitt fans or 60% West Virginia fans? We'll let you know. But, guys, there hasn't really been very many big blowouts. The blowouts were 75 years ago, They're always close. Let's pull that up and look at it, okay? The first game took place in Wheeling, West Virginia, and then it was in Fairmont. Exposition Park, that's on the North Shore, where the Pirates played. Then Forbes Field, then Pitt Stadium in the 20s, like 24, I think. The stadium opened up, and they played there until I think 2002 or 2001. It'll say here, guys, but so 1970, West Virginia led 35-8 at halftime. Pitt switched to a power I and rallied with 4 touchdowns in the second half to upset the West Virginia Mountaineers. Rookie coach Bobby Bowden, they gave him so much crap about that. I remember talking to some older Mountaineers that were telling me that it was just chaotic, that they were burning Bobby's scarecrow body and effigy on Frat Hill. 75 was a banger, guys. Bill McKenzie's field goal with seconds left. Pitt came back the next year to win a national championship. That was a good Pitt team that the Mountaineers beat. 82 and 83 were good Pitt teams. Paul Woodside's field goal in hit the crossbars. And, 1982, Pitt spent the whole season at number one just about. 83, the Haas drove the Mountaineers 90 yards in the final 2 minutes to overcome a Pitt deficit. It was 24-21 final score. WVU's first victory in 8 years. Guys, that's a big deal. This is when the tides start kind of shifting a little bit. West Virginia start winning more than they were losing against Pitt. 2002, I was there for the Rasheed Marshall game. That's the one that I was thinking, one of the ones I was thinking about at Heinz Field. At that time, it was the largest game at Heinz Field with 66,000. Now we fast forward. We're going to skip over to 2007. We all know what the hell happened then. But 2022, guys, 70,622 fans. Tomorrow night, or tomorrow, 3:30, that record's going to be beat. Pitt's 2-0. West Virginia's 1-1. And we're going to see a hell of a good game, guys. Speaking about good games, let's check the score here real quick. It's halftime, Arizona 7, Kansas State 12. And then Kansas is a close game. Kelly, what's the score of the Kansas game? Hit me up. Going back, first half of the century of the 19th or 20th century, Pitt owned it. And then from 62 on, it looked like West Virginia. If you look at the yellow here, West Virginia. And then in the later part of the 70s, for 10 years, from 76 to about 82, I guess that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, Pitt owned West Virginia. Pitt was a top 20 program, sometimes top 5. In 76, 81, and 82, they were number 4, number 2 coming in and playing. Guys, West Virginia was number 7 in 1983 with the Haas. Looking through here, West Virginia and Pitt have not been ranked. Pitt was ranked 17 in 2022, but for a majority of the past 20 years, that's the only year they've been ranked, playing each other. But they took 10 years off. I'm very excited for this series to start back up. It's good for college football. It's even better for college basketball, if you ask me, for the Big 12 to have this. The Mountaineers need a game, a constant scheduled game that, even if it's away, fans can attend, because it's not fair that the Big 12 it's spread so far. Who's going to go to Ames, Iowa? I'm not. Guys, I'm not going to do it. I would love to. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go to Baylor. I want to be able to drive down, get a hotel. I don't want to have to get airfare. I fly for work occasionally, but it's not that I don't want to fly. It's just, it's tiring. It's very tiring. It's tiring to go park at the Pittsburgh airport, fly, have a connecting flight, rent a car, get a hotel. I'll do that for a bowl game. Guys, I'll do that for a bowl game. But I don't care who has to make it happen. The Pitt-West Virginia rivalry needs to continue. Get Alabama off the schedule. Schedule Pitt. Make it happen. Guys, we're going to be here Monday and Tuesday. I'm going to be on this channel and the Voice of College Football on Tuesday. And we're going to talk about aftermath. What now? Because, as I mentioned yesterday, this is a pivotal game for the Mountaineers season. So Neil Brown, this will be determined and it's not going to determine if he has a job or not. He's going to be here for a while. We're blessed to have him. We're not going to find anybody better right now. He's a good coach. He has a great recruiting class coming in. It's just what's going to happen in 2024, guys. What's going to happen in 2024? So Kelly says, close game, start of the fourth, 16. Oh my gosh. It's a close game. Holy mackerel. Guys, we're a month away from basketball, or 6 weeks away from a basketball starting up. Football's just getting interesting. Leaves haven't changed yet. Flip flops and shorts are still you can still wear that to tailgate. And next week, Kansas. So I'm excited about this season. It's going to come down to, and I said it in the title, who wins the rushing game, right? Who can run the ball? Pitt, I didn't think Pitt had much of a running game, but last week, that's how they won it the second half. A couple nice little passes to the flat, running the ball, taking care of it. If the Panthers can stop, White and Donaldson and, Gigi, it's going to win. If the Mountaineers can run roughshod and play some good ball, Mountaineers are going to win. But I might pop on the after show. We'll see. I have a high school football game to go to tomorrow, right before the 3:30 kickoff. It's a 1 o'clock high school game. Guys, best wishes and Mountaineer kisses for Joey. Get better. He's under the weather. Kelly, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you guys later.
Yeah.